So I'll end the live here. I'll go for the right. Yo, yo, yo. Who there? Who there? Who there? Who there? Who there? Million and one something there, so. Who there? Who there? Who there? People for you reach in, make sure you click the like, please. Guys are tuning. Yeah, we like or you forward over. DJ Bullet, big up yourself. Gaza, Trini, DJ Bullet, please press the like button so we can get the thing and go. Otis Chin, big up yourself, G. Otis Chin there. Notification send out. Balford Edwards, big up yourself. Enough up the live, people, enough up the live, and enough up over the like segment too. Joe Star, you know the flow star. Kevin Francis, they are back again. Bless up Kevin Francis. You see it enough for Miller Chip, they are back again. Yeah, me love how no come cross. Reggae Vine, big up yourself. DJ Paul, big up yourself. JS Moi, big up yourself. See me. People, make sure you like the stream, please. We need this stream to be liked. Alright, may I click the link? I know say you got people who want to call in and give them opinion on things. So we're gonna click we're gonna drop the thing out. Back at it. Sling them slinger. You up yourself slinger. Back at it. There upon the screen. Yeah man, there upon them screen man. Up in a them town. There upon them screen. Don't it, yo, a long time. We are saying that to the everybody, yo, man, I girl there. Sometimes I listen to some people that talk, I hear them with all up in a them town. I mean, I say, yeah, my style of them go with now. Sometimes me them have a next style, them say, from hear the voice, it's none other than. I say, watch out, man. Yeah, me up in a them town, man. They up on them screen. Down in a them ears. Yeah, man. You say, that's how the vibrate. Yeah, man. Down in a them ears, man. Loud clear, them can't escape it, Yeah, man. You're up in a them town, man. They up on them screen. Down in a them ears. Rest of our like people. Review surgeon. Look up yourself. Alright people. So here we go down. Seeing? But I'm gonna make a video upon this. And a top shelf. The amount of slogan. Where you click the play button, a brand of program. Yeah man, we'll leave a slogan. Remember we say top shelf. Yeah, top shelf review. How your name pronounce? Joan Bonnet. Jean Bonnet, more you call in, I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. And call in. You say you're female, you're first time. Or you call in and things. Slew them. Slew them with the slogan. Yeah, that's the program. Sasha Ice. You know a thing go. Alright people. Now may I listen to the thing today. See? And may not listen all right, but me listen to bits and pieces of it. Now there was a significant part of it. Alright, before I go any further, let me read something over Diane Jackson page because she get me interested, right? Over her Twitter account. She tweeted something. Hold on. Let me find it right now. It should be a case where we can put it up on the screen. So it should be a case where we can put it up on the screen. Should I can put it up on the screen now. But no worry yourself, people. We get in there. We probably not reach, but we get in there. Lorraine boy, big up yourself. Alright. Should I email this to myself and then we throw it up on the screen though? But anyway, let me read it because I think this is significant. Zin? So, Diane Jackson Miller, Zin, you know Diane Jackson Miller is a journalist and she a follow the case. Right? So this is what Diane Jackson Miller tweeted. She said, lawyer for the state urges that the bribe was on behalf of all five, but the jury acquitted Shane Williams. So that shows that the jury was acting independently. In other words, the lawyer, because remember, all right, you have a lawyer. Yes, you pronounce it right. Okay, cool. Give thanks. All right, so the lawyer oversees what up on the state side. I say, look, the bribe was on behalf of all five of them, but only Shane Williams was acquitted. That means the jury did good. The jury was not tainted. The jury was not prevented or bribed or coerced in any way. Seeing? Want to know follow the reasoning, Want to know follow the reasoning. That's what she tweeted first. So I'm going to read it again. Lawyer for the state urges that the bribe was on behalf of the five of all five, but the jury acquitted Shane Williams. So that shows that the jury was acting independently. That was her first tweet. Our second tweet, because she followed up the case, right? Our second tweet said, issue of management of jury looks. Issue of management of jury looks to be what will decide cartel appeal. See? All right. Lawyers for appellants argue that the jury bribery issue contaminated the jury and the jury should have been discharged. So that's what the lawyer them for cartel said. I said Isaac Buchanan and the other lawyer. I don't remember his name, forgive me. That's what them I say. The jury was contaminated and that means it forget throw out. Because from jury contaminated, then you can't use that, right? So Dion Jackson Miller said, issue of management of the jury looks like what will decide cartel appeal. Remember this is day one. When I reach a day two yet, so this is day one. The third thing was she tweet, she said, Privy Council adjourned until tomorrow. Key issue today was the question of why the juror who tried to bribe others wasn't discharged. Judges concerned it is rendered jury susceptible to bias as they may have overcompensated by punishing the defendants. So let me say that again. The arguments where they where the where the state have put forward is look, what you are talking about? The bribe was on behalf of all five and them only Lego one and them keep the other four. So that means the jury never get contaminated because them still go against what the bribe did want them to do. And the reasoning, you know why I laugh when I see that word there? I remember go dig it up myself. You know why I laugh that word there when I ever use, overcompensation. I saw me know Brandon a fool. That's what me have enough time, Enough time that word there happen. Telling no Brandon reason music and him reason life. That's what me I need overcompensation. Remember read again. So when the defense argues, look, it might have very well affected them. Yes, it never caused them to swing in the favor of Vybz Kartel. However, probably them must say, watch ya. That boy I think him can bribe with me. Tell us that boy are wicked. I true them people are talking them are wicked and murder. They say them cartel people are watch you and them. Guilty, no bomb buckler. So is the guilty charge due to the case? Or is the guilty charge due to the fact that you tried to bribe us? Very important question. Let me say that again. When the jury said that Vybz Kartel was guilty, was it on the count of bribery or was it on the count of murder? Or them wrap up everything in a one? Did they overcompensate And I think it's a very good question and it's a very good angle for approach. I'm going to read Dean Jackson because I'm going to play it, Stay tuned. Make sure you like it up. 95 people are watching. Please like and share. And bias or fact or not. Hold on. I'm telling you about the overcompensation. Enough time I read all the reason. Enough time I see people do that something. And yes, when them swing one way to the left, them try to overcompensate and swing all the way to the right. Extreme. I'm telling you about extreme reasoning. Telling you about that something. Extremism. There's such a word, but extreme. You understand? So this is what them must say. Privy Council adjourned until tomorrow. Key issue today was question of why the juror who tried to bribe the others wasn't discharged. Because under law, if the juror is not acting in accordance with what the judge want, then he should be discharged. So in other words, then, if the juror did and juror start to talk out a turn and say, "Here, everybody in the court go suck on the mother," that juror has to be discharged. And the case have to stop right there, so. And them have to get a next juror. And it have to do over. Some change and some amendment have to go on in the case right there, so. But in this case, because the case did go on so long, them say, boy, a whole heap of days pass, 50 odd days pass, longest court case in Jamaica history. 50 odd days pass. We go over that again and do 50 more with somebody new. We can't bother with that. Make the case continue. Judges concerned. So these are the sorry, these are the Privy Council. These are the Privy Council. I thought no one say. Judges concerned it render the jury susceptible to bias as they may have overcompensated by punishing the defendants. Now the question one might ask is why them Lego one? That are gonna be the next question where them might ask, alright, if them overcompensate, fine. Why them Lego one? Well, probably enough for them mind, them are things that man they are the least. Probably him not have as power or him not as big in the organization like a Vybz Kartel or shit. Them a say, no man, them one are definitely, I go let them one pay the money for try for bribe. You see him not on the money, him not rich like them. You see Cartel and that one, yeah, a them pay the big money for try bribe. Watch on them pussy wall, yeah, we are gonna sink them. That are the argument where them a put forward. You know, Branda put it in a few layman terms. Them pussy are we are gonna sink them. So at this Isaac Buchanan argue said, so dog, how do know them not overcome? Cause una pray to say, yeah man, everything go good, cause it's not like them go in the favor of cartel. But the man say then support them overcompensate. In them judgment, I say this make it worse. We did kind of have doubts before, but we sure say you're guilty now. You boy cartel, we sure say you're guilty. Alright, so that's the way Dean Jackson. I said, me I go play. Me I go play. Tell me if you not hear this. Me I go actually play piece of the recording. Tell me if you not hear this. Cause I'm gonna play it. Just tell me if you not hear.
Outside court. But in order for a judge to rely on the appellant's responsibility for events occurring as a ground for not discharging a jury, the circumstances giving rise to such responsibility must seems to.
You not hear? Tell me if you not hear. If you not hear, what am I say? Cause I want to explain something further based on that I just say a while ago. But just tell me if you not hear. Yeah, loud and clear. May I play it back again?
Seems to us either be agreed or ascertained by the judge to exist.
Alright, you see that person where I thought, let me put some context. You see that person where I thought is the person where is the UK personnel where I represent the state. So they are speaking on behalf of the prosecution. Get what I say? I see the DPP there and thing, but these are the man where I represent them or I represent the state. So listen what I say and listen what the judge I go say. The appeal judge I go say to him. Just listen closely.
Assume something which is a prima facie case. Now that's not on all fours, but I submit the basic point is this. It's not open.
Alright, listen to what I say. So what I say, the basic point is this. Listen to what I say.
To either a defendant himself or indeed a juror acting, if you like, without instructions, from the defendant, but nonetheless in the defendant's interest.
So right as I must speak about a particular juror. So I must speak generally, but it related to the case. I must say if there's a juror that is acting independently to affect the case in favor of the defendant, or is being directly coerced to act in favor of the defendant. Make we hear the rest.
Derail a trial. And I submit that's an important.
Hold on.
Less in the defendant's interest to derail a trial.
So they must say him can derail the trial. What them so is the same bribery thing. So because he might get bribe or whatever, you can't just use that for derail the trial and throw the trial completely because he must say basically, but that means if we are gonna do that, anybody could have do that then just try to bribe them and we're gonna just throw the case because them know say once you try to bribe the jury. So he must say careful with down the decision appeal court because you know might set a precedent where persons are going to try to bribe people and then therefore feel like say them can throw out the case. I could hear the rest.
I submit that's an important point, and I submit it also goes to the whole jury system, and it will bring the jury system into disrepute in the case.
So he must say this will bring the jury system into disrepute, meaning it will be questioned, meaning how fair it is I get questioned and people are going to say, then the jury thing make no sense. Make him explain.
Just this. If the position is really this, there are 10 innocent jurors who have performed their duty, assumed for the moment, who have performed their duty.
So he must say there are 10 jurors who have performed their duty. And I just one juror will get bribed. So what the issue? Me hear the rest.
Without any shred of bias, it would bring the system into disrepute if the verdict is nonetheless be set aside because of the one bad juror who was not.
So in other words, he must say the verdict shouldn't be set aside because one bad juror get bribed or one get contaminated. But you see, knowing Isaac Buchanan, I know him go hit back. Cause you know a poetry man, you know, a lyrical man, he must say. But in this case, it is very clear and I would like to borrow a phrase, because you know him love borrow phrases, that the statement that says that one bad apple spoils the bunch might be very much in effect right here. I saw him a God said, who and bet me say that he said tomorrow. Who and bet me say that him said tomorrow. I said the one bad apple because what him a put forward, you know. I say you are one apple bad, you know. You have 10 apple over here, so when not spoil, you know. You get to me and say, so oh you gonna say the one bad apple content. So it's like yeah, try if you say then if one bad, then you have to throw out everybody. Make we hear the rest.
Obeying his duty. I submit that would be, one can understand what you might call the purest version of that. One can understand, of course, the notion that a jury has collective responsibility.
So he must say you can understand in the purest sense. That means the optimal or the best thinking say you would want all 12 or all 11 juror to be um um perfect or unbiased. You get what I say? But him a try to say in the real world that probably not gonna be, you gonna have one will probably bias and the 10. So the 10 overrule where the one say. But we know say in a jury thing and so it going. But anyway, you might have the 10 were unbiased and the one were biased. So that's how him a say so.
My submission, that would be a very strike, I submit, what you might call the man in the street, the sensible man in the street, as a remarkable result. The normal scenario.
Alright. So when him a say right there, so and the judge I go talk now, you know. When him a say right there, so basically what me explain a while ago, I say, yo, you can't just throw the whole thing because one person get contaminated. That don't make no sense. You see me, I bring the jury system into disrepute. It's like people feel like them waste them time. Or you keep on and go over and over and them something there. This is what the judge said to him. This is what the judge said to him.
Would be that, of course, you get rid of that juror. I agree. The difficulty here, you couldn't say.
You see? So the judge said to him, say, yeah, but if it is where I'm contaminated, why not get rid of that juror? You get the man say, why not get rid of the one? You see me?
Well, you can carry on with that juror. But I think my lord, I'm bound to accept that we don't know, of course, but obviously what concerned the judge is, I don't think I took you specifically to it, but he does at one point say, what am I going to do? Either I let the juror out, in which case the case can't continue, or it carries on. I accept what your lordship says, but my lord, again, what I'm saying is the quote from paragraph 31.
All right, listen what the judge has said to him now. Listen what the judge has said to him now, you know, because remember the judges them are trying to convince, you know. I mean, I tell you right now, the lawyer sweat. The prosecution lawyer sweat, because the judge asked him a serious question, like the judge has said, so why make the case continue with the one who contaminated? Yeah, I get what you are saying, one can't spoil everybody, but why introduce him back with the 10 and make him continue? Why you make the case go on? A very important question that, you know. That's why Diane Jackson Miller make the talk where she make and say, yo, this look like other party are the serious part. Because all the talk and talk, you know, the judge them not say nothing, you know. And when the judge them reach a party, the judge them must say, nah man, but you know, like a man a reason something to you and he must say to you, say, dog, remember, you know, yo, a 10 of them go over there, you know, dog, and I just one alone, you know, dog. And yeah, I say, yeah, dog, but why you make the one informer fall? Yeah, dog, but a 10 bad boy and one informer, dog. And like you the pan ends, I said, dog, but yeah, but why you let the informer amongst the man them still? And like him I say, yeah, dog, but you don't know a 10 killer same way. We shouldn't use killer nice, but oh no, understand. Yeah, but make we finish.
Leads to the obvious result that, of course, a juror who's refusing to obey directions has to go. He has to go.
You hear that? A juror will disobey what the man has said to him, what the judge has said to him, has to go. That means if the juror do something where contravene or will go against him duty, in their terms I get bribed him speak out a term, whatever I'm supposed to do to uphold him duty, he should be let go. And that the judge will look upon him and say, da da dee, da da dee. Hold on.
Well, that doesn't then follow that, you can leave him on. No.
You hear that? You hear that? So the judge has said to him, say, yeah, but if him do something out of turn, what the judge no want him to do, right? You have to let him go. That not mean you have to just make him stay on. That does, say, that doesn't follow letting him stay. Is that, in other words, then the judge has said to him, say, but that is not the course of action. If somebody violate, you should remove them. How them are gonna violate and make them stay the same way? And that the judge has say, no. That the judge I look upon him and tell him, I say, yeah, but if we agree him violate, why is he still there? Why was he left? So the judge have question, you know. So this Jan Jackson Miller say, yeah, so the judge them start attack. I say, yeah, brother, let me tell you something still, you know. Big man thing still, you know. It's like he did half reach us so still, you know. Because them people, them just read paper, you know. Them don't know no card, no. Them just read what on paper, and I say, hold on there. So only left the money, so. So I don't understand. What this is not legal something. I saw them people are reasoning, you know. Appeal court I say, you know. Them not reason for name and alkaline and him this the world boss and him bust popcorn and him a drain the man them energy, you know. Them reasoning I go and I say, you know. You see go on YouTube, you know. Them man I look and I say, yo, but this not add up. Hold on.
Subject to one point. What I call the waiver point.
So the lawyer now for the state has said, yeah, but it's subject to one point. A point that I call the waiver point. Make him explain it now.
Prosecution here, it is, as they pointed out, they're the losers in this. And they are prepared. How can you be sure?
So the waiver point now is that the prosecution, they are the losers here. Meaning, say, the bribery was in favor for the defendant. So in any case, the prosecutors would have lose, right? That's also them would have be at the disadvantage because the bribery was in favor of the defendant. Me bumbo clad one next judge. Remember, you know, the first judge was a man, you know. So this for sure you say more than one of them have question for asking. You know. So the woman now, here the woman at this is the woman judge I got that now. I say, listen what she go say after him start talk about waiver and it in favor of the prosecution.
You just don't know. You don't know. Well, my lady, well, funny enough,
You hear she say, but you just don't know. You don't know. A question she have right there, so you know. A question she have right there, so you know. But you just don't know. Brother, me tell you, you know, them something and people sit down on a reason and say, yeah, but oh you know, oh you sure, oh you sure. And that the next judge this not attack, you know. And I say, yeah, but you just don't know. You don't know which way it could swing. Voila.
in one sense, because it was the 10-1 verdict, and we know from evidence acquired afterwards that.
All right. So theme point now is, yeah, we know. Because we get a verdict and them did want to swing it the other way. So we know say it work. Hold on.
You know who was the one. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And that was a matter of witness evidence obtained by, well enough, the defence afterwards. Yes, if there's the.
All right. Here the judge coming back here and say, but the judge still have questions, you know. And this may I tell about, you know. This are the crown or the state I try. And remember, you know, this I don't know. This are the state and the judge are reasoning, you know. And the judge, remember me tell you, the woman talk. Now the man talk, then the woman talk, our next man this attack again. Listen to the next man.
Well, I think the point of her leadership is because.
You hear? Him come in and I say, so him a follow from what the woman I say now and I say the point that my lady is trying to make is make we hear him make the point.
Making is that one doesn't know how people may react to an attempt to bribe them. If the jurors thought that an attempt was being made to bribe them on behalf of the defendants, then that might have inclined. Who knows? It could have inclined them to dig their heels in and prejudice them against the defendant. My lord, I agree.
You hear that? The next judge come in and say the reason why my lady says who knows is that in them finding out that they were trying to be bribed, that might cause them to dig their heels in and definitely say that he's guilty. So because they are offended, because them upset, because it shows all along we did up on the fence with this brother and then him have the gall for try for bribe we? The fuck this nigga is guilty. And that him a say right here, so you know. And that him a say right here, so you know. So no because it never got in a film favor means it never had an effect. It never had an impact on the outcome of the case. We make him talk again, because it kind of sketchy so.
My lord, I agree. That of course.
Alright, here my boy starts stutter now. My lord, I agree. At the judge, at the lawyer, this for the crown now, you know, for the state, you know, say, I true, you know, like him a reason, you know, say, I true. Could I go say, if choose to, you know. Could I go say, me tell you them people are reason different, you know. Me tell you all the while, you know. Reason is a hell of a thing. And I know because them a liar, so even we in the street, so if we are all a reason and a man bring a view, come give away, I say, that, you know, say, a 10 straight man do and one fish. And him and them a roll. And a man a say, yeah man, the 10 of them straight man, but a one fish. A man a say, so them know him a fish, yeah. So them still par with him. Nah man, them straight man, just him alone a fish. So like the man them a say, So the man him par, see him and them something and rare. So I say, yeah dog, everything good man, I one link see him here. One link. Me play about that again.
Who knows? It could have inclined them to dig their heels in and prejudice them against the defendant. My lord, I agree. That of course, is the second question. I'm just on the first question for the moment. Can I, namely, there was just a rotten. See your people, so I get.
Yeah. So over dancehall agenda. We get that thing there. So if you don't want to watch a full thing, you can go over dancehall agenda channel on YouTube. Him have the whole thing put up in there. Now that part that when me make on hear was the Isaac Buchanan did speak first and him did outline the different thing them as it relates to the constitution and one of the major points as it relates to the juror. You get me? I said that was one of the keys. So this way you hear the prosecutor talk on or with the state defendant talk on. People like up the street, please. Was him actually a defend or a counter with Isaac Buchanan did I say. And I think this is very interesting, you know. Yeah, unruly Tash have it. Okay, big up unruly Tash. You can check up over unruly Tash too. But you know me I give respect to where me get it from. I never get it from over unruly Tash. But we can check over unruly Tash too, as well as the footballer say. But me get that piece here from over dancehall agenda. So big up dancehall agenda. You know when we use people thing, we give them credit and we make people know where you can find the rest of the information. You see me, which is right. So that is what me I say right now. Zane, it seems as if now me I go drop the link. So if nobody want to call in, them can call in. See, she will be streaming tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Okay, cool. So people, that are the thing. You see me? That are the conversation right there. So the judge them have major concerns as it relates to why the juror that was deemed contaminated was not removed from the rest of the juror. Them a hit back and I say, look, a one juror, you get the man say at the time the judge Campbell in a Jamaica did I say, look, the trial reached must about 57 days. The information on the board. I trust that you guys made the right decision. Rare, and him go through with it and him make it stay. Them right here, so now I say, them judge were there, so obviously wouldn't have done that. Based on what them a question and how them sound, they don't sound like they would have done that. And if they don't sound like they would have done that, it sounds like them are going to disagree with his ruling and with the trial proceeding. That's how it sounds. Remember, this is a day one. We're going to reach a day few. You get me, I say? Yes, so it's a day one. We're going to reach a day two. So, I don't know. I don't know. It seems as if questions are being asked, and that are the thing where make me I feel say so far it look like Vybz Kartel them win that round, yeah. Yeah, so far it look like them win round one. You see from you see the judge them a ask you over the other side I say, yeah, but where you say oh it goes so or oh you said this and bam and yeah, but that way you say no really add up still because it could have because where the crown a reason or the state a reason, you know. The trial is just 2 days. Yeah man, today and tomorrow. They appeal at 2 days. So where the crown where the state argues, no, but everything did good. According to the judge said make it go on because it was 50 odd days if you go through the trial and start again, wouldn't feasible or make sense. Cause like you would have to over the trial again, which them never want to go back to again. So it's like Isaac Buchanan say, yeah, but you trample upon the man right to a fair trial. He should be tried fairly by his peers. And if it is that one of the apples are contaminated, then it stands to reason that the entire bunch is contaminated. As it is said in the old adage, one bad apple spoils the bunch. And everybody's supposed to know that. Whether it is true or not, that's how them teach you. One bad apple spoils the bunch. So, if the one apple bad, you have to take out the apple. And it's in a law. That is why the judge said to him, say, yeah, but why them never just take him out? 58 days versus 30. Thank you. So, on a Fargo, another 58 days to put the entire court system through the 58 days so that they can give one man 35 years. That that is a critical question, you know, my G. Cuddling, you know, as we say, you know. That is a critical question. Oh, so it's easier to give one man 35 years than to do over the trial for another 50 days. Okay, cool. In your eyes, that seems fair. Hmm. Brandon, is the defense arguing for a mistrial or retrial? Well, them a argue say it never go the way it should go. So at them now, the Privy Council now are gonna make for them ruling. Either them are throw out the case or them are gonna say a mistrial would lead to a retrial, or the mistrial can lead to the case throughout, in my humble knowledge. That's how we know. You see me, but for a year mistrial, that mean the case not go the way it go. So it's like that are throughout, or it have to go do over again. You get the man say, but as well, I say, based on what me I hear from day one, yeah. That's why when I see Dean Jackson Miller tweeted that, I say, I'm going to listen keenly and get an understanding of what took place fully. Because when I go in there, from a little bit, when I little me used to love lie or something, I don't know how I never told liar to bumbuckler. Me used to love lie, I used to love liar. Fuck. It used to be so amazing to me to see the lawyer them stand up in a court and them a debate and have them conversation and points and counterpoints, and me used to love it. Me used to love it. When me little bit, and that me used to want to be lawyer. And then now me change course. I mean little. Man, me used to love me. What? Me talk about talking, man, a brando that. Me bumbo. But anyway, yeah man. So from little me used to watch. I went name Perry Mason. I used to watch Matlock. Me used to love legal show. Me used to love legal show like action movie. Me used to all want act it out with all my friend them too. Yo, me a nerd, Them time there, Me want act out legal show. My friend them want play gun war legal show. Me want act out. Objection, overruled. But your honor, rare. I saw me little opinion them time me about much. Them time me about 9 or 10. At that me want play now. Court case me want play now. And them want play gun war. Do Jean. I say I could play gun war. Since this is what we want to play. Let's all be thieves. So you see it? People want to play thief, police and thief. Me want to play liar. Wow. Ever bomb buckler different. Yo, it's a long time different when me think about it. Ever find in the middle. Cause I guess I would have a liar then between police and thief. Man, them want to play police and thief, want to play court too. Anyway, as I was say, yeah, that I mean that weird as fuck. But as what I say, trouble there. You get the man say, resolution there. I should say. You see me? I should have shouldn't I should have been a surgeon. Okay. So you got me G. Got other plans for you though. Man, man, turn full circle. But anyway, less about me and more about Vybz Kartel and the case. These are some truly interesting times. I wait with bated breath. Yes. Fear what will take place tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm anxiously await. I don't think I'll get a small bit of sleep. I don't think I'll get it. I don't know what I don't think I go sleep past life, Brando. Yeah, brother. I want to see what go on. But there you have it, people. When I see nobody like them want to call in. So you know the thing go down. But yeah, man, the first round, I think the questions that the judge them a ask, yeah, the judge them like them if you watch the video like the judge them a say, dog, yeah, but you hear my boy a stutter, you hear lawyer a stutter because the lawyer, by the way, I feel like I want to address some. I feel like I gotta address some. When a person have a issue of stuttering, right? Like you can see say through all of them speech, them a stutter. Stutter is what you call a speech impediment. You see me? Um, like a person who has stutter, you have persons who chronically do it, chronic, full time, anytime them talk at that. And me need to go into that. But I did a little, um, I got a bit of education recently as it relates to stuttering. And anyway, I see some of the people them over quest times, the lawyer where they represent Vybz Kartel and the appellants did have an issue of stuttering. Now, it is quite normal for a person to stutter chronic, be a chronic stutterer. if may I say it properly. You get a may I say, and nothing wrong with them still intelligent, them still can go about them natural life. Them can be lawyer, them can be doctor, them can be nurse, them can be teacher. Them can be anything them want. That no mean them not execute them duty right away. Where we used to is that whenever a person a stutter, is either them unsure or them nervous or them a tell a lie. You get what I say? In other words, them not speak fluently. That is not the case in a somebody who have a chronic stuttering problem. Them have a speech impediment. And I think me, me not really surprised. I'm not surprised at the space where we have on social media have different level of people, different level of understanding. So some people are gonna see it and say, "Oh, John no start them man them choose. Boy, cartel must get sing. Cartel must get to how much years in a prison. Cause that the man they don't know where matter I say. Let me say this too. Now, the persons them when at the court, like the judge them also, they would be intelligent enough and professional enough to understand when a person have a speech impediment and they would execute patience when them a deal with him. So in our mind, based on the understanding they wanna have, when might have think say, yo, I'm nervous and caught. Yeah, me understand say it's funny and it jokify and thing and entertainment because that is what social media is chiefly for entertainment and laughs and giggles. I understand so one might think that, but bear in mind that in speech impediment will have no bearing on the outcome of whatever I must say are the court case in favor or against Vybz Kartel. So that's all I have to say. So I know that some of the people them see because when I check over question I see, oh, this are idiot and this read some of my comment them. But as I tell you say, I'm not surprised because when I forward to realize with the media expose me to people with different level of understanding. Teacher post teacher post teacher post it also. Hold on. Being raised by Lloyd Jones. And hold on. Your eyes at your attack. Hold on. In relation to in relation to the chamber hearing. Now, in the Jamaican context, the right of the accused to be present at all stages of the proceedings. The concept of the chamber hearing, respectfully, would be that the courtroom would become the chamber. Yeah. So the gallery would be cleared, and certainly the attorneys, the representatives, and then you would have the accused there. The bench book says that's correct. But in that situation, because it was a situation within the transcript which reflects that it was actually a conversation between one of the appellants and the son of the jury. She didn't actually see or confronted the appellant. And so she was concerned. So she only heard information and the inquiry didn't go as far as to find out the truth of that inquiry. And so it led to a discharge. What follows from that is the opportunity would have been lost for the appellant, if questioned or to say, well, this is not true. And then the judge would have made an informed decision. What follows from that also is that the foreman, she was a part of the questioning. She was then asked if she was allowed to, if she could continue. She says, I'm only worried about the safety of the juror number 11. And she leaves knowing the information and it's fresh in her mind and remains in her mind. We have no way of knowing but to speculate how much conversations outside of that would have gone to the other jurors. Then, moving back to the next inquiry number 3, it is the same forewoman and more conversations about her role. And so the taint or the poison would have gone back as far as November in a 65-day trial and before juror number 11 left. So a proper inquiry could have found out, especially in a space where
we do not know at what point or if any, when when it is exactly the responses, or if the other jurors could have said that that wasn't the case at the time, if a proper inquiry and asking each and every juror, not even suggesting that it be done on the oath, but if it was asked, what their responses would have been for the judge to make an informed decision. And I say this in the context that, in light of the fact that our constitution, it places even a duty on the judge to, as the custos morum of the constitution, to protect the rights of the appellants, that it was incumbent on him to ensure that he makes the inquiry so he protects the fair trial right. So that would be in response to your question as it connects. It connects. So what flows from that then is, when we get to the late retirement, we have a juror who is the fruit of the poisonous tree, or the contamination
All right, listen here now.
of the poison. No knowledge of how far the poison is. I'm not inviting the court to speculate, but that's all we are left to do, respectfully. And what happens in that situation is, we don't know if the pressure arises because there was a situation where these jurors were able to say, I would participate in a bribe, allegedly, or not. And so the verdict that comes could never be a true verdict in light of that. So that's the submission as it connects from incident 2 to incident 3. Now, in relation to the proviso, and I think you had knocked some of the wind out of me, say, Lord Reed, because I would have borrowed your words in the judgment to say that you can't proviso unfairness, you can't proviso unjust. It's just not possible. It would have been an absurdity in the law. Now, in relation to Lord Simla, Lady Simla, you asked a question about the balancing of rights, the balancing exercise. I would submit to you.
Yo, I'm not play no more. No. Not play no more. Cause I don't know how it stay in turn. Yo, reggae vineyard. Where you say? Where you say about everything?
Yo, brother, big up.
Only can go over Vybz Kartel page.
Big up yourself,
YG
G.
Marley is the number 20 on the Hot 100. Unbuckled. I saw that song I go and I have to go listen to it, you know. Praise
Which
Jah in
song
the
that?
Moonlight. Yeah. People go listen to that song, the Praise Jah in the Moonlight. Where you say reggae
Yeah.
vineyard?
Yeah, me I follow up the whole TikTok. I mean, I say, yo, but you see, cause as what Isaac saying, brother, him say in them things say, yo, cause him say South Africa, Canada, and US, right? It's like the same law. So him I say, yo, in our places like those where they have childs, like certain kind of childs like these, like there's no way a juror where poison or tainted could
Mm-hmm.
have, you know what I mean, the child could have gone on like that. You get what I say? So if the judge at the time knows say one of the juror stay the way the brother, then why never just get rid of the juror there instead of keep him? Cause them a look upon a number thing like 10-1 when them could have just like get rid of the juror there and keep the 10 will remain.
But me
You get
J,
what I say?
Jura thing, you know. As what you're saying, you can't look on 10 to 1. Jura thing, everybody have to say the same thing, you know, brother.
Right.
I saw
But
Jura
them don't
thing.
know but them don't know how much the one person that can, like as what Isaac said, you don't know how far the poison went. You don't know
So,
how much people him can, how much out of the 10 people you don't know how much mind him can swear in a the wrong way or in a the in a film favor. You get the message?
mm-hmm.
So them should have even, the judge at that time should have even get rid of the juror there, or get rid of the whole juror sector, get rid of the whole 11 juror panel and get a fresh brand new panel, or do over about the whole child. Cause him in a film speech now, him did I say at that point it was at the early stage.
Mm-hmm.
You get me, I say?
Mm-hmm.
So them did have time where them coulda fix that.
Yeah.
Them have time where them coulda fix it. So nothing more than them hurry up and them. It's like a feel, nothing more than
Brother,
a feelings thing, yeah, brother.
brother, as when me see a man type in a chat and say 57 days again versus 35 years. And them choose the 35 years. You understand? So rather than for do over the case again for the next 2 months, and them a say, yeah, what go on, man? Tired, and I'm tired of hearing what a case and right now. So here we are saying whatever verdict could come up with us, come up with a verdict. Yeah, I would just do what we do that. Cause the case done long. You see, pray. Continue to eat the like and share. So me don't know. But what you would think based on the first day? You feel like freedom. See some of the people in my chat are comment
I don't know if
over
I said that. So you gotta tell me say quicker for use the same jury panel and convict a man, give a man 35 years than for go over back it to make sure say they're on the right path.
mm-hmm.
That not look right. That not look right. That you not look right, brother. You not look right. And that alone has show up the system. That alone has show up how the system of Jamaica is. That alone. And of them things that I can imagine enough other youth, enough other people were innocent. Me nah say the DJ me, you know what I mean? Me nah gonna say the DJ innocent, but as I say, you just can't imagine enough other people when unfortunate like the DJ were innocent, we can't even afford for evil, make for them case reach a appeal standard for evil, can fight for them case or whatever. Can you imagine enough innocent you where they behind bars right now? Where them
Mm-hmm.
put behind a bars just because of certain things, things like these.
Mm-hmm. A reality.
Yeah,
Can everybody can afford to go Privy Council all of them same there.
right. And everybody
But
got
man
the
have to
money
just accept
if
what
can
them get.
afford right. You get me I say police can come from court and can alert, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's enough little thing can tell lie upon you. You know what I mean? Jura can like you. You know what I mean?
Whole heap of
Enough little
things.
thing. Whole heap of things. So
Me
enough
deal as
people, enough people they behind the bars and innocent and they behind the bars where can't even, can't even afford to fight them case dog.
yeah. Brother, me see as a Mario said, Brandon, you think they knew Isaac was prepared, so they tried to get him disbarred before the appeal? No, me not think so. Because I never feel them action make him almost get disbarred. I never feel him action make him get this. I never feel them action make him get disbarred. Now the statement where he make, the statement where he make. So ultimately, if him never make a statement like that, they won't have grounds to do that.
And you can see say the judge them a the judge them a question it in the law them, the lord and the lady them, the lord and the lady, them a question the same Jew, them a say, yo, so why why unu know like the judge at the time know say the juror is poisoned and get rid of the one juror they like. Either come like yeah, alright. Either come like yeah, either come like run a place in Brando and
Mm-hmm.
yeah the Dan and you have a gang and you have a one informer in your gang. You know say you yourself know say the one man there informer. And you got tell me say you got allow the one man there in your gang see me.
True.
You know I gotta get rid of him. So
Mm-hmm.
how is it the judge are gonna know said this juror yeah, you know what I mean, messy and you gonna still allow the child to go on same way? Like that don't make no sense.
Bless up, bless up, bless up.
Yeah,
Bless
bless
up.
up, man. Bless up.
You know, when I part them, when I say, where I say the law, them a question, meaning like, So she don't worry. She when I jury, the nervous. And the judge looked at her and said, you tell nobody else? And she said, no. Right? Remember, she worried about her son, about the threatening and thing, You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And then me and the judge said, do they do the investigation or nothing like that to find out if any, you know what I mean? Like, them look for them tests to find out if she ever said it to nobody else. You understand me?
Oh,
Because
you
that's a
want to know
part I
something?
too.
You want to know something? Watch this now. The same juror, what them I talk about, remember say, after the trial, when the trial over, remember say the same juror there, them charge, brother. Them charge the same juror there, Them put the juror there
No,
on trial, though.
the
No,
lady.
man, the juror was
No, me I talk
the,
about the lady
the
where have
one where
her
them said
son.
poison was a guy, right?
Yeah, him. No man, no
Yeah, remember say
work
after.
Clinton so me just talk about before him.
Oh yeah, the lady, yeah,
The
them said the lady.
lady before him, the lady, in a compromised situation, meaning like fear son get threatened and like some words make to her and them kind of things there. And the judge
Yeah,
still
yeah.
go ahead with her. You understand me? And
Mm-hmm.
then all of that happen and thing. And as well the mother say, nobody knows if she ever tell the rest of the other people them. You understand me? Where Isaac has say, Isaac has say, them never do the test, do the for them practical to find out if anybody else didn't know about the situation with her and fear somewhere they are prison to. You see me? And then it go along now with such man now, we make the offer. You hear what the DPP people them say, them people that defend you hear what him say? See a man who rich, him say him don't think say I demand I can't tell them tell him to do that because the
Cause
figure
the
went through,
amount of money with them will be
yeah, the
offered, right?
money went through, yeah, the money went through.
Mm.
That's impossible because this money are rich. Him even
Right.
half of that they can he broke it down in a freedom currency
So
and say a $2,000
even them
that
even them are confirmed to that. You see that though?
a mind
Them are
game. That is a
confirmed to
part of
it.
them. Well, I know that a part of the mind game to try and make it look like say, all right. They must try swear it like we say, him must be the pan for them side to try pervert the code if the other jury then make up for say he's not guilty. So him have a pervert it have a lot of bust out so you just know say you understand me? It have to be a retrial also. It can go both ways. It can be pan cartel side, it can be pan freedom side. Because anybody who have bribe somebody would never throw the amount of money.
That's
You
why
understand
that's
me?
why that's why that's why these judges now are questioning it and say
Mm-hmm.
why them never get rid of that one juror
Yes.
where spoil. Because you don't know, as
From
what
day
Isaac
one.
said, you don't know how deep or how far the poison went.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know which favor, as what as what the lady said,
But but
you don't know which favor it to that.
I one thing,
And
I one thing.
on the tape, it never come out clear, but you get to that hear the other jury. Remember them that try set up the youth, for confirm it, to confirm what with the money thing, But it
Yo,
don't clear.
I one thing me can say though with this though, when the first appeal, when the appeal did go on out here and the case did go on out here, if you realize, that was Vybz Kartel and trial, This way I go on a Privy Council is the Jamaican justice system and trial now.
Right.
I go on now, This is no cartel again. This is the
Right.
handling of all the court system in Jamaica. handle cases.
Right.
And that I go on
Because
your son,
them,
you know.
because them
And
are
that's
talk
why you
about the
see
mistake
Isaac
them too.
Buchanan take
Whole
over
of the
this.
mistake.
Right.
Right.
Isaac Buchanan purpose now is to talk about the rights of the person and where they trampled on. Is the
Right.
system being fair? So the ball game change, you know. And the ball
Yep.
game changes, you know, in the second half, you know. So if you notice, you know, hear nothing much about key witness and Bray and no, and that I hear about. Yeah, hear about
This is not
all
about no
proceedings.
guilty.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
whole
about
of
the
the whole
laws
of today,
and if
the
the
whole
law
of
was
today,
used right.
everything what happened today is not about him guilty or not. It's about all of the mistake them, all of the faults them when them do, and them overlook it. You understand me? All of the
Which
mistake where
in
the judge
turn
make.
affect whether I'm guilty or not guilty. But this is just from
Yes,
another angle, right?
yes.
Because the court system is supposed to be fair and impartial without bias.
Cause,
So
because basically what Isaac is saying no, with the phone and them kind of things that should have throw away long time, That should have throw away. And then the big party with the jury. And that too. Some I said no,
I know said this we're going today. It kinda cause a whole heap of people by look past the thing, you know. This is how big, you see how big this Jura thing is. Remember, so when the child did that go on and all of that, we we and enough other people never really look towards this point, you know. We did look towards the phone and the evidence and all of that and the key witness. But look at this Jura thing, you know. This Jura thing is a big issue, you know. It's a big thing, this, you know. This Jura thing is a big thing because this just a show say you not go off of the laws. You're not being fair. You're not treat the justice system as how it is. You get me I say? I saw this I show it up in our way, you know. And if the man them hear me. Yo, Brando Max.
yeah,
no man,
man,
me
me there,
there man,
man,
me
me
there
there,
man.
man.
Me there
Uh
man. We
You
are actually
separate,
at
man.
that's why we just mute my phone, you
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
whenever yeah, so as I mean I say I saw cause remember, you know, in the trial, everybody we are looking and I watch and all of that. We are look towards which witness, and we are look towards those kind of points, the witness points and the evidence and the phone and the time. But this no, this should have come like a new evidence add to the case. Cause this is something where they did a long time, but it come like it brand new. It come like it just bring up, I just highlight certain way. You get me I say? Because we never did a look toward like, even though it was there and the judge at the time just look over like him just put an eye to it like it not really matter, or it's not a big issue, or it's not a big deal, which it is a big deal. It's a big matter. You get me I say? Because as Isaac point out, as him say, we're in those countries that has the same Jewish law as Jamaica, where have have a juror where set a certain way, and them have a child, so, as a child where big as this, for a child where big as this, why why a juror like that? Why the judge look past that? You get me I say? So this is a big issue. It's a big issue on the prosecutor side. It no look good, Rasta, as I'm tired of say.
Well, me nah got in a lie. It's a good start. It's a good start and thing. We have to just see what tomorrow. Hey, well, Brando. Brando. I'm like, him gone. You may I say,
Yeah.
yes, he said it. Yes, see the one part like she could, she love the limelight doing it.
Yeah, man, she look limelight, man. You know, so she a smile and
Yeah, and I go
open
on around
mouth
about a
and
thumbs
play
up and
thing.
this and like when the man bring up something and she have thumbs up and a
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
if you talk about that. And I said, she could have sit it out,
She
but
could
she
have sit
not
it
miss
all,
this in
but
nothing.
no,
Mm.
no, she is here, man. So she not gonna retire. So what she doing there? What she doing there?
She could have sit out the thing.
Yeah, she could have sit it out. She does not. Well, as I say, on the limelight, them want, and the looking, them want, them get the look. See, them I get big looking, you
Yeah.
know. Worldwide looking too. So, I looking, them want, they want to get the looking.
And
Just hope
tomorrow what
tomorrow
time?
the liar.
And
Just
tomorrow
hope
what time
tomorrow
you
the
drop it
liar
off?
talk more fluently. But I feel like the
Him
liar
stammer
pan.
man, you know, it's a stammer
Yeah,
boy. He come
me
like
feel
him
like him
stammer
have the
man.
issue there. I feel like
Yeah.
him have a
Right through the time.
stuttering
Him,
issue.
yeah. Mm.
But the liar we are represent the crown, the state. Him stammer now. Him get for stammer now. That show say him a tell so him kinda catch a look nervous. You know what I mean? Him get nervous and him start
Yeah,
stutter
him
when him
nervous. Him nervous person about my the other one, him cartel one. Him I
yeah,
just saw him talk. I just saw him
I,
talk. When him
right,
like when him catch a word, him start move slowly. Anytime I
right.
go start a sentence, him start get stammer. I saw me realize him stammer man. He's our stammer man.
Yeah, him stammer about the one where I represent the prosecutor side. Him know you can tell say him nervous. Couple of the time then you can tell say him nervous. Cause him no stammer. So
Who
if
that?
if when you hear him start stutter and get stammer,
Who
you
that?
can
Who
tell
that?
say him the one where I represent the prosecutor side.
No, because remember, with G, you have to remember the badness, Remember when you are trying, alright, imagine you there, so I try to convince one done something. Now you say, me G, say, Jano, they may ever give some example. But say you try to convince, um, your boss say, my boss, say, me don't know who take none of the goods them off of the shelf though, because last time when me left, I like the boss, I said to you, say, yeah, but are you last? Me left there still, so I use brother. You start stuttering. All if I know you, you say blood clot. The boss I pre me. I saw you start. I say within
But
yourself,
but
So at that I
but
reach him there, so
Brando,
Yeah,
Brando, and a cartel lie I'm talking. And the
no,
other
no
one.
cartel lie. We are talking about. We are talking about the crown, the
Oh,
state. You never
yeah.
hear the part of the Masota. I it him a talk
Mm-hmm.
about,
Mm-hmm. But you know it's a cartel liar. In stammer
No,
for
bro,
real.
hold on. Can me just jump in a conversation? Which one I lie them when I talk
All
about?
right.
The
So
Probably I may
one
misinterpret.
the liar where I
no,
represent cartel, him stutter for real.
Right.
But the one where I represent the state, when him starts stutter, you can tell say him nervous and I get confused when the lad and the lady start asking back questions pertaining to the juror thing. Him a come
Right.
with if and but and I get stammer.
Right. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
You can
because
tell
cartel one, you see, you can't tell it's a cartel one stammer because him of
Whether
his
you still a
start.
go back to
Every
cartel
time
one dog, I know that at the point dog. Why you go to cartel one? The man I
all
talk about the other
right.
one. Are you a go back
No,
to cartel
but
one?
just
You can't
want the
tell me.
panel know say, want the panel
Yeah,
know
but we
say
talk
the
about that
boss
already.
stammer,
The
you finish.
distinction where the
Yeah.
man I make to you now, Max, and to the panel is that
No, man,
one of them
me
clearly
know, me
stutter.
know, me
And
know.
you are going to say people they can say that one they clear, but the man just said that. The point what him are making is that a nervousness and the lack of having the ability to convince the judge make that one is so and so. So are two differences so. But what him more zoom in upon is the crown, is the one where represent the state. You see me? But people overall have stammer for mean say, you're not sure, which that is not the case. That is not the case, bro. But as I say still,
Yeah, but at one point you can see say, all right. Well, you see when the judge asks him back the question, him get stammer immediately like him not sure. That's why the
yeah,
lady say.
man.
That's why the lady say, yeah, if you just don't know, you just don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That
Him
lady.
get
Yeah,
him get
exactly.
confused as so. Him get confused as so, you know.
Wallano, at the part when she asks, when them ask him, when they ask the state, he say, do everybody come up like when they find out about the pervert part at the court, my boy was applies in the thing, and everybody can go up to the to the judge and thing. Them don't know who I speculate them as he never written in a state in a the document. We say cartel liar, everybody be up there. They say it never did it. So them are speculate say maybe everybody did it. That's our one next part.
Yeah, that are true. That are true. That are true. That are true. Carla, you just stammer before you made that point. I will stammer before they make the point.
That
The
more
judge
and more.
them used to the two lawyers, so me not think the judge I go judge them and who stop. No man, I not bro, I know anyway, low that point. Who not get it, not get it. That. We just say that make a point. Based on what Vineyard say, it's just a comparison for say 3 points, three major points I make on the stammer thing. Not to say it have no bearing upon the case or it will decide if Cartel goes free or if him remain in jail. That is not what is being said with the stammer. All we I say is that one of them you can obviously see say right throughout him have the speech impediment. You have persons who naturally stutter whenever them nervous. I have persons like myself. Sometimes when me nervous, me stutter. I like enough people. Majority of people have what them call us Sunday again. Oh my god. Like Bumbleclad. Can't remember it right now. But
That's what
basically
them
it's
call it,
like
you know. Yeah, cause everybody gets stutter when them nervous.
yeah, brother. It's like they would call it speech influence or something. There's a broad heading with them have. Basically, you not speak fluently. And whatever
Yeah.
can cause it, whether through fright, whether through nervousness and so. But you have some persons where I saw them talk right through. Them could have happy, them could have in control of what them I say, them know exactly what them I say. I just saw them talk right through. So I just see that. Rice. Declan Rice. How that? Declan Rice?
That one.
Yeah, go through where I say Rice.
I just want him more to say still. I think the reason why they keep the jury on the case, just in case if they come back say not guilty, then probably draft the jury say yo say say Julia try for bribe, so them that have
And
the
you know
option
what
to
I mean
try
that
back
think
over
the
the
same
case.
way too.
I think that's the only reason why they keep the jury them.
Yeah, but that would have been
Them a gamble. There's a
bro.
gamble. Them a gamble one.
Oh.
Yeah man. I just that alone me have to say still.
Oh, Z, nah, big up, respect. Respect. Yo, brother, we don't know what talk about. Today are day one. Tomorrow gonna be day few, so make we see how the table them I go set up.
What time it jump off?
You see them say I think a Sasha
Yeah,
is and one of them suppose it say what's your name?
5:30 in the AM.
What's your name and rule it Tash? Yeah, 5:30 AM she go live stream over there. And dancehall agenda too. You see me? Him supposed to go live stream. So whichever one you tune into. Over theme page me get that piece of my post. So big up dancehall agenda. If you don't want to watch the rest of it, you can go check it out over there. So alright? Yeah. Over theme page me get the little piece of clip or one play earlier. So over Unruly Tash, 5:30 tomorrow morning. Jamaica time I guess, yeah. So that's the thing. You have anything else you want for your reggae vineyard car?
Yeah, man.
Close with
Bless up my
20
G, man.
forward,
Bless
man.
up.
Eh?
No, I say bless up yourself, man. Isn't it? Bless up
Yeah, man. Yeah,
the
man.
people in that
So,
chat.
yeah, go watch it. Yeah, go take it in tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I take it in bright and early, man.
Yeah, I'm mad thing. Bless up yourself, my G.
Uh,
People, forward to the end of another live, you know. You see me? So, we're going to tune in and see how the rest of that thing unfold. And as well, I say tune again. I'm going to close off by saying this important message. Important message. Vybz Kartel will not be free tomorrow or Friday. And the reason for that is after this hearing is finished, there will be a time period when the ruling, or me should I say, when the deliberation are going to take place, the adjudication, whatever you want, them are going to decide. What a big word. The smaller word is them are going to decide what is the ruling and then them forward 2 to 3 months time based upon him illness and so, they might even speed it up and it might be a 1 month time. But you're not gonna hear whether Vybz Cartel is free tomorrow. So all who have them heart in them mouth, all who are worried, yeah, some people are worried too, you know. So all who are worried, you can't stop worry. All who anxious, you can't stop anxious. And tomorrow you're gonna hear if Cartel free. There's going to be a time where them have to do them ruling, go through the information based on the evidence that was presented today and tomorrow, and based on other things in the case, and then make them ruling. And that is going to take some amount of time. Again, so it won't be this week. So for all of the people them want to say, yeah man, this week cartel I go free up and thing. No, it's not this week. Not this week you're gonna hear the verdict. You gotta have a little wait period, just like with the first appeal where they keep at Jamaica. Just like the first appeal where they keep. Get a man say, and we have to wait little. Wait. After it here, and yeah, the same type of style. Alright, so you listen out and see what forward. Tomorrow, let's up and big up on yourself. If you not like the stream, please like the stream. Give thanks to people who donate. Give thanks to people who participate in our chat. Give thanks to people who call in Rice, Max, and Reggae Vineyard. Cartel will know if he's free before the public. Cartel might be on before we get to know. As when me say, that way me hear the people them say, right? So make we stay tuned and see what go on people. That's all for me for today. Bless up on yourself. Enjoy the rest of the Valentine's night. I'm out.